So Kendra, oh my gosh, I got an update for you.
Okay, you was on my show before?
Yes, and it's so horrible.
What happened?
It's a man preying on women from your show.
He's a man from my, was he on my
No,
show?
he's contacting women who comes on your show,
Okay.
and he's preying on them. And I just so happened to be one of his victims.
Mm.
So tell me what he did.
Got.
Okay,
Truck Lady
he
T.
lied about from the time I talked to him to the time I found out the truth. He lied. Like he lied about everything. The story's so long. I've been emailing you,
Wow.
trying to tell you the story. I got the police involved.
Wait, so start from the top. Start from the top.
What
Okay,
happened? What happened, girl?
So
I'm so
first, when did you come
nervous.
on my show?
Um, April.
Of this
I
year?
would have. Yes, I will have to go back and see. So
Okay,
I
so
basically
April of this.
told
So this
you.
happened within the last 3 months or so.
Yes, this, the situation just like evolved. Like I just found out he was lying about everything recent. Like this is so it's
Wait,
very
wait, wait. What's your
traumatizing.
name again, honey?
Truck Lady T.
Okay,
Truck
but
Lady.
let's just start from the top so we can make sure we follow along the story. So you come
Okay.
on the show, and then did he DM you?
He sent me a DM. At first, I wasn't okay. So I wasn't a highlight,
Damn,
but
she
I
is
still got people sending me
$30,000.
messages. So one day I was working and I responded to his messages,
Damn.
and then I gave him a phone number or whatever, but it wasn't my phone number. It was an app number. So we started talking. We was talking every day. Now, based off the information that he gave me, I'm like, okay, this man seemed like he's a nice individual. And we met up in Miami based off of the things he was telling me or whatever. But it comes to find out everything this man told me to
Well, what did
the
he tell you, truck
he
lady?
told me he's a lawyer for young thugs. He's a lawyer at all. He told me he had 5 siblings. He told me that he had like Airbnb businesses. He had a restaurant. He told me anything that you could think of. This man told me.
And you believed it all.
No, I believe like okay, sort of down the line, I started getting skeptical because anytime I would say somebody's name, he like, oh, I know them. I'm like, in the back of my, I'm like, like, why is it every time I say somebody's name, you know them, and you throwing out big names, so it's like I know people, but I'm not gonna tell you who the hell I know because it's irrelevant. Why are you telling me this? So he started throwing out names. Now
That should have been a red flag
he,
right there.
okay, before I started speculating that he was lying, he gave me a ring,
What kind of ring?
an engagement ring.
He proposed to you,
Yes.
and you said yes.
Yeah.
Why did you say yes? And you haven't known this man more than 3 months.
No, because the way that I've always imagined it, it's like, okay, I'm like, I want to be married, I want to have kids, and I don't really have a time frame on it. So it's like, I don't have a
But wait a
problem with.
minute. You just told me that you didn't
No, this
believe.
was no, this was after this. All this, I found
Okay,
all this stuff
okay.
after.
When did he propose? Because you came on the show in April, and now we're in June. So when did he propose?
I would say like I would say like 3 weeks ago.
So 3 weeks ago, he got on one knee and asked you to be his wife.
Yeah.
And
So,
how many times had you seen him in person before 3 weeks ago?
but okay, like 4 times, and I was at his house for 2 weeks consecutive. Like,
Okay,
just
so at this moment, y'all got into a committed relationship.
yes,
Damn.
And where did he
That's
live?
fast.
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania. Okay, so you stayed at his house for 2 weeks in Pennsylvania.
Yes, my son. How I found out he lied about everything is my son called me and he was like, "I want to come home." He was with his father, so I catch a flight to go pick up my son. But when I pick up my son is sick, so I'm like, I'm finna stay home. I live in Michigan. I'm like, I'm finna stay home and I'm finna nurse my son back, healthy. But as soon as I pick up my son, he like, "Hey, mom, I want to go to my grandma's house, So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna let you go once you get better. But I tell him, I'm like, hey, I'm gonna make sure my son is good before I come back out there. Now the plan was for me to get my son and go back out there. I met his daughter. He met my son. I met his sister.
At this moment, are you guys engaged? This is 3 weeks ago.
Right now, no. I it's
Yeah. Okay, so when this happened,
Y'all
you
was just
wasn't engaged
dating.
yet.
Yes, we was. When this happened, we was.
Okay, so this is within the last 3 weeks. So when did this
No,
happen?
this happened in the last week.
Last
What
week. Okay.
Hit the thumbs up button, guys. The thumbs up button.
of me
Okay, so
finding this
you're
out.
engaged. You go home to take care of your son. Okay.
So I go there to take care of my son or whatever. So this Thursday, I left Wednesday, Thursday. I'm at home Thursday, and ever since I get home, it's like, well, when I get home and I tell him that, it's like he was trying to get me back there, but I'm like, no, I got to take care of my son. I got to make sure my son is good. Then, whatever. But ever since Thursday, okay, I'm at home Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Every day I'm home, we getting into it. And I don't understand why. And some of the things are coming to light, like this man stole money from me.
How do you get
How,
access to steal money from
yeah,
you?
how you do that?
When we had went to Miami.
Okay.
This was like we went to Miami and he had my credit. I didn't know he had
How do you
like
get your credit
my,
card?
I just left like my stuff in my purse, like around. I had several purses, so I just leave my purse there and just take another purse and like while we around Miami.
So okay, this was the first time you met him?
No,
Oh,
this
okay.
is the or whatever.
So you're saying
So
so in the last week you learned that when y'all were in Miami he stole your credit card?
he stole my credit card. He ran my credit card up. I found out he was lying. I found that he didn't have all the siblings that he said he had. I found out he didn't go to law school. I found out that he's actually accountant and he's using his clients' accounts to try to fund his lifestyle.
Oh wow.
It's a lie. It's
First lady, real quick. When did you find out? I want to talk about the credit card situation. How did you find out he stole your credit card?
because I asked him about it and I'm like, why, what's going on? He like, well, I'm gonna pay you back or whatever. I'm like,
Wait,
well,
wait, pause.
you
No,
didn't have.
you're skipping. No, I need clear
Yeah, she
details.
not.
Okay,
Did you see
so
Did you hold on? Did you see a charge
yes,
that you
I
didn't
seen
expect?
charges.
Okay, so when did you see the charge that you didn't expect?
I seen charges like I want to say a week ago.
A week.
So
So the charges happened a week ago.
no, I seen the charges. Like I got like I got 6 cards, and I don't
So
always
when did
check my
okay?
app.
So when did he make those
So
charges?
he made those charges when we was in Miami,
And when was you in
and
Miami?
we was in Miami. Hold on, let me check my phone. We was in
What's up,
Miami.
Yolanda? Wow.
The
She let this dude get her for 30. Damn, $30,000.
I want to say the 17th of May.
He got him.
I'm not exactly sure.
10
I have to
grand a
go
month.
go back on that.
So the 17th of May. So that's like a month after you being on my show.
He got her ass.
Yeah. So we went to Miami or whatever, and why is this like this?
All right. Now she
Okay.
So after and at this time you hadn't known him that long. How many times have y'all met in person? If you were on my show in April and Miami
met-
17th, you were together.
We met once. I want to say once.
So you
'Cause
met
after
once.
that, yeah, because he also came to Dallas, and yeah, then we was in Pennsylvania. We were supposed to take another trip, but I found all this information out.
But wait, you supposed to take another trip when?
We were supposed to take another trip last week.
Okay, before we get there, I'm
Yeah, she all over
gonna
the
get to
place.
present time. I'm just trying to
She all over the place.
follow your timeline. So you come
Okay.
on my show. Someone told me April 12th you were on my show. Then
Okay.
and then a month later, like
Hit the thumbs up button, guys.
May 17th. So y'all must have
Just
started
met this
talking
man.
fast.
Yeah, we did. Like when I say when he met after I messaged him, we was talking every single day. Like because
Okay.
I don't. At the time I came on your show, I was talking to one person, but it wasn't nothing serious. So once I started talking to him and we started talking about what you want and what you looking for, and because I made it known like I want to be married, I want something serious. And we made it known like what I was looking for. It was like we were just talking every day. We got down to what you want, what's your beliefs, what's your background, covered all that. So based
Okay.
off what he was saying, I'm like, okay, well, you seem like a nice person. We said to meet or whatever. But after the trip, it's no, not after the trip. After I came home for my son, that's when things started coming to light. Like things started coming to light. Like,
Why
he was
she
lying
ain't
about
at
everything. I
home?
got in contact.
She out at some
I
gas
met his
station.
sister when I was in Pennsylvania. But we didn't have a conversation
Why
about
people
him.
be in the most random places? Why she out at a gas station like this? She need to be home or at least sitting in the car. People be shooting up gas stations. Oh Lord, I see why he did it. She kind of dingy. Hit the thumbs up button, guys.
Him. I met his daughter. And after I left, things wasn't sitting right in my spirit. And some like tell me like, he kept trying to switch things around. Anytime I asked him a question, he would turn it around on me. And I'm like, I know nothing ain't wrong with me. So I'm like, okay, I started doing some digging. I started going on Google. I did a background check, trying to find people. I was able to find his ex-wife and
Uh
his
oh.
sister. I met his sister,
Damn, she was
so I
digging.
reached out to. I was able to find her information on what's that app called with the job listings?
Indeed.
Uh, Whatever website it was. I was able to find her information, and I sent her a message like, "Hey, this is me. Give me a call." Now, I did that. This was Tuesday. I was on my way back from Pennsylvania to get my stuff from his house, and I was at the airport. I sent her that message. As my flight landing, I get a text like, "Hey, this is me," or whatever. I say, "Hey, I'm landing. I'm gonna give you a call in 5 minutes." I talked to her and I'm like, "Hey, is something mentally wrong with your brother?" And she say, "No, what do you mean?" I say, he tell me that, he was raised in a two-parent household. He got 5 siblings. He got this going on. He like all the stuff that he lied about. That his father died and everything. She like, wait, hold on. She like, no, we got 2 siblings. Our mother raised us. He doesn't do that. Um, um, and basically everything he told me was a lie. I reached out to his
Got
ex-wife.
sister.
She say, "Oh no, he's an accountant.
Hit the thumbs up button, guys. Thumbs up button.
Uh, he told me he divorced 5 years ago. He divorced 2 years ago. She told me that he proposed to somebody while they were still married, and it's a lot. It's a lot more, and it's a lot more detailed. But I know that I was on your app and I was talking to my friends about this or whatever because it was a whole episode. Like if I really sit down and tell you the whole story, like it's emotional for me
Well, let me jump in.
because
Let me jump in. Well, first things first. I wish there's a disclaimer I have at the top of the show.
How she got? How she got for $30,000 though? Like, what did he buy with 30 grand? A car?
Which says I'm not reliable or liable for anybody you meet. And it's because of things like this. I wish I could say everybody watching the show has good intentions, but I can't. I cannot
yeah,
confirm
What is she
the person
wearing?
that reaches out to you. I'm not taking away him lying to you, but I'm going to tell you some things you could have did better to not be a victim for his lies.
yeah,
Right. You let
First,
him.
they're telling me you were on the show April 12th. Today is June 17th. So that's a little over, like we're around the 2 month mark. And
hmm
you got engaged to a man that you didn't even know for 2 months.
Right.
yeah. Now look, although I told him yes, I was skeptical until I'm like, okay, I
Well,
said
no, but
yes,
how about just don't
but
even be skeptical? Just be, no, I don't know you. Like,
Right.
I'm saying, lies. How about this? Y'all should expect everybody to be lying. How about that? When you meet someone, it's almost like you
and
give them the benefit of the
She's
doubt.
gullible.
You don't really get to
okay,
know somebody more with time, right? So
yeah,
I'm not taking away his guilt or not taking away from him lying to you, but I want to make sure that you don't fall for this again. And
Right.
I think you moved way too fast
She desperate.
without with a man you have known less than 2 months. Like y'all did a lot in 2 months.
Right.
yeah. And that's another thing. Like usually, I can't say I know I move fast because usually, like I don't give people a chance, and I'm very
Was he
skeptical.
real
I'm very
attractive? It must have been something
cautious.
about him that you really liked. Was it because
Like
you
I
said he
was
was Young Thug's
usually no,
manager?
he was the total opposite of what I would go for, Kendra. I was trying like usually I have a type is I'm very picky. But since I'm like, okay, well, what I've been doing lately has not been working. So I'm just gonna try something different. I'm like, I'm gonna keep an open mind. and I'm gonna go for something that I usually don't go for. And then I'm like, okay, usually I always got my guards up. I'm always like I'm on it. My friends they tell you like, yeah, I'm on it. But I did the total opposite. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try something different and see if it works. I wasn't opposed to like trying something different and things moving too fast because you know the show Love Is Blind, right? Well, have
Yeah.
you heard of that? So I'm like, okay, because I was
This
supposed to go on
dude
that show,
finessed her at 30
but I'm like,
grand in
okay,
2 months.
I'm gonna just give things a
Damn.
chance. I'm gonna give somebody a
That's
chance, and I'm gonna
game.
go for their heart and
That's
not how
game.
they look
That is
and
game.
everything else. Because usually this type of man, I wouldn't go for.
Well, okay. So how did things end?
He got her for $30,000 in 2 months. He worked her in 2 months. He got 30 grand up out of ass. That's game.
Well, right now, okay.
Oh wait, one more thing. You said he's preying on women on my show, so he's reached out to
Oh,
other women.
yes, I found out from his ex-wife that he did this before. Somebody contacts her. I was on your app, and I was like, I was telling my friends, I'm like, I'm not gonna let this event hinder me from finding what I want. What's for me is for me. God gonna deal with him, and I'm gonna move forward because what he tried to do was break me, and what he will not do is break me. So I'm
Okay,
like,
but you
I'm gonna
said,
keep
but what
moving
is the
forward.
proof that he?
Oh,
uh,
he's on your app. He's still on your app. He got a different age, occupation, and everything. I have text messages. I got video recordings. I got emails of everything from his sister when I was talking to him, when I was texting him. I got videos of everything because this ended very ugly. I got the police involved and everything.
So the police are involved because of the credit card charges.
Yes, that, and he also took money from my friend saying that he was a lawyer to do something for her,
What
but he's not
friend
a
gave
lawyer.
him money? What in the
No, but
world?
she okay. So file some
Oh,
paperwork.
both of y'all, your whole crew stupid.
But
So
wait, okay, I got a question. You
What you
became an
smoking on, big bro? I'm
investigator
smoking on
in
some.
the last 7 days, found his sister and his ex-wife. Why didn't you?
Talk to my people on my live. Y'all can check out my lives too, man. On my streams. I'm smoking on some. I think it's called OG something. OG Kush, I think. It's some cheap stuff. I should have went ahead and just got the plan. Hit the thumbs up button.
You start off there? Like you had your so you told your friend this guy you're dating is a lawyer, and
Right.
she hired him.
no, this was afterwards. She started asking him questions or whatever about certain things, and he was able to. Well, he was. I guess I don't know exactly their whole conversation, but she asked him questions or whatever. He was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna get more information. If I don't, I'm gonna get somebody else to help me." So she reached out to
Oh
him
shit.
because yeah, she reached out to him and they had a conversation. She sent her money, but he sent her the money back because he was like, "I'm not able to help you with
So okay, so he didn't
what
get
you was
her
able to
money.
do." No,
Okay, so how much money did he charge to your credit card? Do you not want to share?
over $30,000.
How you let this man get you for
And he
30?
made these charges in May, and you just noticed it the last
No,
7 days.
he made I would have to go back on there. It's my Amex card. So I would have to go back on there and see all the dates because I'm actually in the process of going through them or whatever and sending them to a detective.
Damn.
This
Because I
is
have stuff. Yeah, it's way more
No,
to
this is
it, and I'm trying to summarize
OG
it.
Kush.
But
Lil
I
Johnson.
seen him. What made me do it was because his sister was like, "Whatever you do, continue to press charges. You need to get on there, tell Kendra what's going on." I'm like, I really don't want to, but I'm like, I
well.
know some
Unfortunately, he
things.
makes a lot of allegations, and I can't allow you to say his
No,
name because of
yeah,
all the allegations that you're making.
Right.
But
yes,
I have to say this. This is what I have to say. I'm sorry you went through that, and I
He
pray you get your
died.
money back. And I'm not negating the wrong that he did. I just want to make all ladies watching a way to be wiser. Okay,
yeah,
and I
because he's
know
still
that
on your app.
love. Here's the deal. I know everybody wants love. Don't
Uh,
fall in love, okay? be smart in love. Okay, because when you fall in love, you're in a fairy tale
That's big
land,
ass
and I
titties.
need y'all to be in the world, the real
She
world,
cute though.
as you are being in love.
She
And
thick
you
too.
know, it literally has only been 2 months, and this man had way too much. I can't even see your face. This man had way too much access to your life within 2 months. Like you
Why is
have
she out
got
in the
to spend,
streets?
y'all got to spend more time getting to know these human beings that y'all are meeting, because pretty much everybody gonna lie to some certain degree when you first meet them, but time gives all truth. So I want this to be a lesson for all people. Don't be so gullible and being so open to have strangers in your intimate space so fast.
Yeah. I mean, it
Like,
definitely is a lesson learned. Like,
He hit in a couple weeks.
and I'm like, I still have my life, so I'm grateful for that. It's just I learned a lot from this. Things that I usually wouldn't do, I did,
Damn, 30K.
well, go back to the
and
things that you usually wouldn't do and don't, and follow the usually wouldn't do.
that's what I
Because,
said.
Yeah.
like, the usually, I don't even listen. I know y'all always talking about fluid out, flight out, all that stuff. I believe when you dating, you stay in a different hotel. Y'all don't need to be in the same hotel room. I don't really know you still. Like, if it's fine if you live in, we can't really see your face. If you live in different cities, and I know,
Why
well,
she's
he
out
got
in
to
the
fly
gas
me out.
station?
Okay, if that's what you live by, that's what you live by. But he also got to get you a hotel too if you're gonna fly by that, because you don't know these people. Y'all don't know these people, okay?
Right.
So y'all need to have separate places so this way you can go back to your hotel if things change. Now I don't know.
And she got a guy for $30,000. He got it for 30K. Damn. I'm gonna read some of these comments, man. Y'all want to watch the rest of it? Check out Kendra G live. Kendra Singles live. It's Kendra G. That's her YouTube channel. Um, she's a horrible storyteller. Yeah, I know she was all over the place. She was all discombobulated. She didn't know how to really. She didn't know how to tell the shit like how it happened. She very horrible storyteller. Not Young Thug's attorney being in Pennsylvania clapping cheeks while he's on trial. In ATL, make it make sense. Exactly how did she fall for that? A lawyer for Young Thug. She she couldn't literally she could have literally looked this up. A lot of you guys, oh man, are gullible. I guess she was vulnerable and desperate. Yeah, you can easily look at this, like we have the internet now. You know, it's not 1992, like where you can't look up stuff. Like you can just look up stuff on your phone now. All these are just little computers, these damn phones we own and everything. A lawyer for Young Thug. She could have, okay. Him proposing so fast should have been the red flag. Yes, exactly. She just so happy that somebody actually proposing to her. She thought, oh, listen, I ain't never been proposed. I'm pretty sure she's never been proposed to. She got a kid, or she got kids, so the dudes she was with never proposed to her that she had kids with. And she looked like she's getting older. She probably thought, oh, this is my only chance. Yes, yes, yes. You know, desperate to have a husband and got a guy for 30K. All that forehead, no. They're trying to say she got a big ass forehead. All that forehead and no sense. That's crazy. This woman is slow. She can't even tell a story straight. Yeah, you can tell she's not too smart. You can tell she's kind of on the slow side. Kendra needs to add this question: do you consider yourself an intelligent person? That should be one of Kendra's questions they should ask. She should ask. He's not preying on women. He just recognizes the ones that are slow. Wow. Really? Exactly. Exactly. She should have used one of those credit cards to do a background check. Exactly. Dang, he got it for $30,000, man. That's crazy. I'm gonna see what else is she gonna be saying. If not, I'm
Why
gonna,
are you accepting
if not, if she ain't saying nothing else, I'm gonna go ahead and end it.
a proposal for a man that you know less than 2 months?
Right. That
That
was
just it's to me that makes
that
me
was
seem
dumb.
like you just want to be in love and in a relationship so bad,
Bad,
so
yeah.
you wasn't like all the logical signs you probably were missing. Not necessarily. I can't blame you entirely. I have to give you some blame because you participated. He shouldn't have did it. And here's the
Right.
deal. I want to stand on that. What he did was wrong, and he shouldn't have did it. But he couldn't get over on a woman like me because there have been too many things that we
Right.
couldn't even got to. We couldn't got to 30 days.
Right.
And if I was to meet up with him, we ain't in the same hotel that fast.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
You know, you got a lot of paid questions. You know they got a lot of things to say to you. You got a lot of paid questions. Let me go to some of the paid questions.
Uh-oh.
Um,
What they saying about her?
okay, D Green said, "What's your contact info? Can you tell me his name? I met someone in the comments who sounds like the same man, but I cut it off quick. Never even met." So she wants. You want to give out your contact info?
Yeah. Cause I said I was gonna do a storyline and go deep into it. So
No, don't do that, cause she
um
gonna know how to tell
You
our
want to give
story.
out your contact info to
yeah,
her?
my my Instagram is Truck Lady T.
Truck Lady T on Instagram if you guys want to DM her. So D Green is Truck Lady T on Instagram. Jihande said, "Baby girl, you have to grow and be more accountable. Do your homework before you encounter someone and holler at Theo Cooper."
Holla.
I don't know who that is. Coffee Killer said, "This is not as severe as you're making it out to be. Not some of us here in 2 weeks." Only thing I will say is this: she lost 30K. Now 30K is severe.
Yes, it
It was
is.
what it was more than that, but that's you know.
Damn.
30K
And
is severe.
I can't say that I did play my part in it or whatever. And yes, I
Well, what did he buy? That's what part. Actually, that's the part I want to hear. Like, what exactly did he buy for 30? Did he buy a car? Like, what the nigga buy?
accepted it, but my thing was like, okay, I get to know you along the way or whatever the case may be. And if any red signs or my thing is, if any red flags or anything was to appear, I'm gonna check it. And as soon as they start, and I started to see them, I'm like, okay, well, this not adding up. This not making sense. And I bring it to the table. It's just that when I bring it to the table, everything had already when I started to become aware, it's just
So
like
up
everything
until
just
for
happened.
clarity, your red flags didn't begin until you went to 3 weeks ago.
And so no, last week.
So your red flags just began last week.
Yeah, when I came home, like once I noticed my account and
Just like the person said in the comments, your red flags ain't pop up when the dude proposed to you. I want to see how she look. I'm finna look. I'm finna see how she look right now. Hold on 1 second. All right, so this is her. This is Truck Lady T. This is her Instagram. Okay, it's her right here. Okay, let me turn this down. She's probably playing music. Let me see. She just posted this 14 hours ago. She's cute. She's not an ugly looking chick. Yeah, she says she's very pretty. Let me see what she's working with. Is her body right here? Let me see what she's working with body wise. Okay, let me see. Oh, she got a little body too. She's cute. Yeah, she got a little booty on her. It look like a BBL though. What is that? It look like a B. Her body look like her butt look too stiff. I'm an ass connoisseur. She's cute though. I'm an ass connoisseur. Her butt is really and that's sexy. She know how to drive a 4-wheeler. I'm thinking she's a truck driver. I want emotions. I wanted this to do right here. Yeah, she got a little. Is that a B? I'm trying to think. Is that a BBL? Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a BBL. Her butt real stiff. That's a stiff ass. Her ass is jiggly. If it's a real ass that big is a jiggly. See, I'm an ass connoisseur, so I know ass. Is this old boy right here? I was learning to drive a stick. Oh no, this is her. Okay, so this is her driver instructor. Okay, that's her in trucking school. Truck drivers make good money though, so that's her. Okay.
like some just don't seem right. I don't want to really speak up on it, but I'm just gonna pray and I'm gonna ask God to reveal everything. And when I got home, it's like everything just started to became clear. Like I learned out
Where's your
everything.
engagement ring?
She at the
Hold
party.
on, it's right in this
Turn the
purse.
light back on. Turn the light back on. We can't see your face anymore.
Stop turning
It's
it
in a
off.
purse because hold on.
And turn
Oh,
the light back on the way you had it.
right here.
Okay,
Why
yeah.
she's at this
Where's the
gas?
engagement ring?
Oh, you know what? She probably because she's a truck driver.
This is the engagement ring he gave you.
Yep.
Is it
How
real?
did he propose? I'm just
It
curious.
was.
Like,
It
was
was.
it romantic?
Yeah, but it was like my thing was we was like, okay, well, we're still gonna get to know each other along the way. He gave me
Okay.
two rings to choose from.
He gave you. Oh, so he had two. And how did it actually happen? Like he got down on one knee. Were you at a restaurant?
No, we was I was no, we was in a host in a in an Airbnb. Came in, it was like rose petals and flowers and everything. And then when I came in, he was like right there with
Did
the
you check
rings.
your credit card to see if he charged the rings to your credit card?
No, they not on there.
Okay, they're not on there. All right. Andre Fall said, "I think we just got slower listening to this madness." LII said, you done all this talking, and sorry you went through that, but tell us and stop playing respectfully. I'm not sure what that is. Okay. Kings of Queens says she thought he had money. That's why she moved fast. Did you think he had
What?
money?
Right.
Not necessarily. I have money. I drive trucks, so it's not all about the money. I like the way
Yes, it
the
was.
things that he told me, allegedly, from his background. So it's not all about the money because I have money. If I didn't,
A lot of sisters, they be like a lot of times sisters like her, they probably make their own money, been making their own money for so long. They probably always dated dudes below them. So they always, gotta let the dude borrow the dude car, gotta pick him up from work because he ain't got no car. You know what I'm saying? It's usually guys that are usually beneath them. This might have been the first guy that came to her that she felt like was doing better than her. That's why he put that game out there. So she's like, oh shit, this dude doing better than me. That's what she went for. Like this, finally a guy got his own house, got his own car, his own apartment. He doing better than me. Whew, I ain't got to pick him up from work. You know what I'm saying? Like she probably like, and then now he want to marry me. She probably, oh hell yeah. I'm like, I'm getting older. I got a son. My odds of having this again is probably, I'm gonna be going back to just picking up dudes from the bus stop. You know what I'm saying? That's probably why she moved fast. Hit the thumbs up button.
But
have the
did you
money, he
think he
wouldn't have
had
been able
money?
to sue
I
me.
mean, I know you had money, but were you excited that you felt that this guy had money? He's on your
Right.
level. Did you think he
Yeah,
had money?
man. Yeah, I thought he had some money, of course,
Yeah, that's what it
but it
was.
wasn't just
That's
for
what
the
it was.
money.
Yes, it was.
Understand. Okay.
He was doing better than you. That's what you
Corvette said, "I
thought.
want to know where the ring is." We just saw the ring. We just saw the ring. Igbo said, "It's not Kendra's fault. You're thirsty and slow, man."
Well, I never said it was Kendra's fault.
Right.
I just came out here to tell my story. Thirsty, I can get anybody I want.
She is cute.
Okay. She get anybody she wants.
Hit the thumb.
Oh, Coffee Killer had another question earlier. If you go for something different and still didn't work, the common denominator is you, ma'am.
No, it's not.
You
Maybe
you
it's
definitely gotta be smarter. Like
yeah.
what I will say is you gotta maybe discernment is not a gift everybody has, but you have to get better discernment. Stop being so trusting to strangers.
Right.
And
Do not allow
I'm usually
access to
not.
people. Like at the end of the day, 2 months, you don't still even know this man, to be
Right.
quite honest. It's 2 months
Yeah.
to this day. So you move really, really
2 months
fast.
is not. Yeah. That's,
The Tate Gaming said, all that head, and she's okay. We're gonna keep going. This is Risa Tessa, her 51 to 75. They're calling you the girl from TikTok.
Kendra was like, I can't keep insulting all that head, and she's slow. You see what that thing? She's like, I can't keep. Y'all just they ragging on her ass. God damn, they ragging on her ass.
And if I go in detail, it really is.
Well, y'all need to stop. That's not a compliment. When I saw
It's not.
her, when
It's
I saw her story,
it's traumatic.
The person said if we would have finished episode 1 because there was a red flag in episode 1.
Right.
D
Yeah.
Green said, definitely did a lot in 2 months. I guess what they say about male truck drivers goes for female truck drivers. That's the one that wants to know his name. Um,
No, that's not true. Because before I was messing with him, all I did was work, take care of my child, work, take care of my child.
okay. Chance the Chief said Kendra's patient as hell. She would have got 100. Damn, that's crazy from me. All right. So now, right now, where you're at is you're doing an investigation with the police.
Yes, but I did see him on your app, so that's why his sister's like, you need to reach out to Kendra, let
Well,
her
here's the
know.
deal. I mean, let's just talk about this. In all dating apps, not just my app,
Right.
people they lie about age. I had a woman up here on my show who literally did an interview with me, and then I went to the app. She had a different age and a different name. So even on the app and all apps, still proceed with caution.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
there's
That's not.
I
Yeah.
know there's a lot of people out there, y'all good-hearted, angel-walking people. You have to always proceed with caution. Always listen. You have to have your guard up, and you always have to get to know a
Look at her
person
ass for
first.
30K.
Especially, do not have your credit cards around people. Now, I
Your
pray
wallet.
you can get your $30,000 back. I really do. I pray you get your money back. That's terrible. And I think just the may he get what he gets. I mean, I feel like isn't that like a jail? That could be a jail offense, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, because he
That's
was writing
federal.
bad checks and everything.
Oh yeah,
So
that's federal.
He charged $30,000 and he wrote checks in your name.
he tried to pay the balance off. That's how I found out. Like okay. Once I talked to his ex-wife and she told me he was an accountant, some of the things that he was doing, it started to like click. I'm like, okay, so once I seen that he tried to go and he tried to give me a check to pay his balance, but the check bounced. I'm like, he was like, well, I'm gonna pay it, but I'm like, his ex-wife said his accountant, so he got access to other people's accounts that he's trying to pay my card off with.
Damn. So you use other people money to pay her, try to pay her account
Child,
off.
listen, I am
That he
very,
done
very
scammed.
sorry you went through this. My
Damn.
my first prayer is you get your money back.
That's crazy.
I think
He
that
got
should be
her
your
ass.
first my first prayer is that you get your money back.
She got baby.
Yeah.
Keep me in the loop on how that scenario goes.
Okay, because I tried to email you. I didn't know if the email actually worked.
There's a couple girls. It's not even about email working. Emails don't always come to me like you don't just email me and I get it. There's steps.
Okay.
to
cool.
Yeah, I'm like
emails.
somebody will see it or assist
steps to get
somebody.
to her.
But no,
I'm like, okay.
I didn't know it.
But she's a radio personality. I think in Chicago. So yeah, she's at that level where I guess you got to go through her assistant and all that shit.
Anything about your story until this moment.
Yeah, I mean, because I haven't really spoken about it because it's a lot. It's a lot to talk about. It is different things that I haven't even told you about. So that's why I was like, okay,
You're not pregnant, are you?
no, oh no,
Oh, okay.
no.
Why you thought she was pregnant?
Do you want to?
No.
You got more questions? Do you want to hear it?
Go ahead.
Okay.
They going in
I
on
can't
her
pronounce
ass.
all y'all names.
They going in on her ass for real.
Sophie said, "Man, banks are not responsible for reckless behavior. Human error is on you. If the bank refunded you and people like you, banks would collapse." I don't know. This person doesn't believe it. She says, "Kendra, this is fake, and she's trying to come up on social media. Please don't make her a highlight. That's what she wants. This is fake, 1,000%."
What you want to hear a recording?
No, we don't want to hear a recording. I mean, she just showed us the ring. Honestly, I'm gonna say this.
Is this fake?
This is embarrassing to be fake. Like, this is not a story that
That I
you
would
should
wanna
want
tell
to make
nobody.
up to be attached to. So there's no good clout. You
From
know,
this.
yes, I know people want to be famous, but I don't know why. I mean, I don't know if this, well, maybe because of Risa and how her life changed, but that's a
No.
once in a lifetime situation. I don't think everybody's going to become a star off of being played by men. So I hope, I don't see any good reason to stand by this lie if it was a made up story.
That part, and I wouldn't have evidence and people to back up what I'm saying. And only reason I really was saying something because I seen that he's still at it. And yes, I am a victim of his foolishness and everything. Although he stole money from me, I know I could get that back. I done lost. Oh, it's a bug. I done lost more money than that. So that's not a problem. I just don't want another woman to fall victim to his shenanigans.
Anyway, y'all, that is Kendra G live. Y'all can go ahead and, well, Kendra G, that's the YouTube channel. Y'all can go ahead and go to her channel if you want to watch the rest of it. Damn, she let old boy get up for 30K. Damn, $30,000. That's crazy. $30,000 she got for. That's insane, man. What y'all think about this, man? Leave your comments. Subscribe to the channel.